Yes, right? Okay. one can hold their breath forever. No one can hold their breath forever.
You know, Viper, the name Sabine really fits you.
Never call me that again. If you do, though, it's Dr. Sabine. Get it right. My ultimate is ready.
Am I audible? Can you guys hear me? Satya, am I audible on the stream? Okay. Yeah, sorry. I had turned off my mic on OBS without realizing. My bad. Okay, so I'll go over it again. We'll start off with our abilities. I'll press F1. When you press F1, you can see all the abilities of the character. So we'll start off with Snakebite.
30 seconds left.
Snakebite is basically a wait 1 second. I have to enable the pause time. Okay. So Snakebite is a Molotov that lasts for 6.5 seconds at each time and does an increasing damage from 1 per second to 10 per second. It goes on and then it gives you the vulnerable effect. Vulnerable effect is basically you can take 2x the damage from any weapon or any ability. Then comes a Poison Cloud. A Poison Cloud is a smoke that covers radius of I think 4 meters, and it can be immediately picked up and redeployed again without waiting. Then we have her Toxic Strain. This covers a total length of 50 meters, I think, 50 meters ish, and it covers a height of 7 or 8 meters. Okay. One tip with her wall: never go on high media, because when you see like I'm standing next to the wall right now, right? You can see that I can peek out. But if I do the same thing with like high detail quality, give me a second.
Toxins going up.
It covers more and I can't see as clearly, right? So yeah, so when you're playing Viper, always go for low effect quality. The next thing is let's recall abilities. And then our ultimate covers a total of area of 15 meters square total area. So from 15 meters here, and then it just covers up here. So you can any other and then suppose wait, Satya, switch your team, no? Switch teams so I can show you the thing, the color highlight. Okay, let's switch team. Check. Okay, so now you see when I approach this guy, we are on the same team. Okay, I see. His highlight, he can't see me, but I can see his arm like this. So that's one mechanical Viper's ultimate. He can't see me, but I can see his gun out. So when you're in Viper Cloud, always look for the gun or the feet. Then you just go for the shots and go for the kill.
Didn't you?
So that's the thing about Viper. So now we'll go on to how to actually use our abilities. This is just an overview. So we'll start off with attack. Let's just go to A side. Let's go pretend we're taking an A take, okay? So her wall. The first thing with her wall is basically you're supposed to cut off all choke points. In this case, I would be trying to cut off trees and heaven rafters. So I could just aim something like here, and then it essentially covers the entire back. It covers trees and heaven, but it leaves this side open. So instead of this, another alternative wall would be. Give me a second. Let me get back there. An alternate wall would just be to do this. This covers your tree entrance as well as heaven, but it doesn't close heaven. In such a case, we use the poison orb.
Toxin screen down.
So the poison orb is basically the same as your omen or brim smoke, but it's more versatile in this case that you can move it and you can deploy it as many times as you want. Like, so what you want to do is you want to learn any Viper lineup. This is a simple lineup. I'll show you the step by step. You stand in this corner, this square corner. Put your crosshair against this so that you know your exact position, and then you see this part of the cloud, right? Keep your crosshair there, and a simple left click throw will cause the smoke to land on top of the green box. Now what this does is it covers the entirety of heaven and back under hell, and only leaves three angles to be cleared. When you raise your wall, your trees is clear, so you only have to clear Jenny and here. So once you clear these two angles, you have the entire site for yourself. Okay. So basically that's and then if you once you clear up till here, you can pick up the smoke and redeploy it in heaven. So that's so that you can prevent pushes and you can reposition yourself to somewhere here, right? So that's basically a very simple take, simple side take on the for A side. And another thing we do. So, okay, this is A side, right? I've shown you two setups. So the one is the wall like here, another one's wall towards heaven as well, right? Now Viper, right? She is by far the best agent for lurking in any map. Suppose you have another control on your team. You push up onto side. You on the other hand can take a push up mid with your wall. Like right now my wall covers up catwalk and mid. So when I suppose I'm pushing up here, they have no vision of me. So I can push up happily. Now here's a very important mechanic Viper's smoke. You deploy it, turn it on. They have no idea where you are. Pick it up immediately and aim. You can clear out a site like this. This is called a swoop peak. So basically what you do is wall goes up. You deploy a smoke as well. They have no idea here, but you know where they are and immediately shoot. So the idea behind this is that the Viper wall drops on your screen a few milliseconds before it drops on their screen. So that gives you enough time to aim at their head and shoot, and they have no idea where you are. So basically, suppose I wanted to, I can peek one time, I can peek from here, or I can peek from like, I can peek from this angle as well, and they have no idea how to counter me. So that's a very important mechanic for Viper. You can use it to lurk anywhere. Suppose instead of lurking catwalk, if I wanted to push up on to mid, right, I can do the same thing here. Smoke out, they have no idea where I am, and I can get in this corner comfortably. Then again I can redeploy smoke.
Not enough fuel.
I can enable my smoke here, I can push up into pizza, get complete market control, and we have the entire mid site on our own. Nobody can push us, nobody can retake our positions right now. So those are the two ways to use the Viper poison arm. One for lurking and peeking with it, and one for blocking sight lines. Now, apart from this, there's another way. Suppose I wanted to, let's say, I'll go to B site and I'll just show you a plant. Suppose we've planted the spike default here, right? I drop my smoke here, and then smokes are here. The smokes here, the bombs here, and now I just have to. Now I can go for lineups. So basically, along. Okay, yeah, Satya, just go into the smoke and we'll show you how much damage.
Poison's off.
So basically, like the snake bite alone, like I told you, right? It goes progressively from 1 damage per second, 10 damage per second. The smoke orb on its own does 5 damage per second on its own. So combine the two, you go from 6 to 15 per second. Pair that with the Molotov, it's an instant death. They can't win, they can't defend it against at all. Now you see the, okay, we'll talk about the bomb mechanics because that's the only way you'll understand the spike mechanics. So the bomb, once planted, it takes 45 seconds for it to, explode, detonate. So, and each Molotov lasts for 6.5 seconds. So you can hold the, you can prevent the diffusers from diffusing spike for a total of 14 seconds. Because because they'll take time to get back on the spike, and by that time you can throw your next second Molotov. 14 seconds you can hold them off, and after that you can go peek out and prevent them from diffusing. So like here, suppose the spikes. We can
Poison's off.
Suppose he's trying to defuse the spike and the spike's peeking down. All I have to do is just go throw a simple bounce off the wall.
Poison's off.
And he's dead. Simple as that. So you can do that multiple times and you can just prevent them from doing it out. Wait, okay, Bata Khan, Satya will talk us about Cypher once we're done with the basic Viper mechanics. So the thing about lineups, right? Most people when they think of Viper, they think about doing Vipers every round. That is the worst mindset to have a Viper. Okay. The only times you should actually use Viper lineups is when you're either in a clutch scenario, let's say a 1v3, 1v4, or you have a man advantage 5v2, 5v3. When you have there's a huge difference in number of players. That's the only time you go for lineups. Because when you have lineups, you can create favorable situations. But it's most Vipers I've seen in lower elos especially, they just sit in a spot. They won't even care about their teammates. Their opponent will be happily walking through here. They won't have their gun out, and their teammates will die. So what you do is, you wait until you see the mini map, right? When suppose Satya, push on to stairs, and I'll be holding this angle. Suppose my teammate sees some activity on the map, right, on this place, and he dies. At that point, you know you have to throw your lineup because you don't have much time before. See, just appear in sight now. Satya, appear in sight. Okay. Now you see the question mark on my mini map, right? If I see one of those question marks, you know somebody's on the site, and it'll take them a few seconds to clear the site and start diffusing. Once they know you're not there, they'll start going for diffuse, and at that time you throw your lineup, throw your Molotov. By that, most lineups they take at least like 2 seconds to land. In that time, they can happily stick half. So the second you see somebody on the mini map, you go for throw the lineup immediately, and you prevent them from even starting the diffuse. Okay. Satya isn't speaking. He isn't speaking yet. Okay. So I'll go through the quick review of everything. You use your wall to block off common angles. Like I'll show you the base I take right now. Okay. I didn't show you B site yet. The most common takes of B site are when you start the round, you go run up into this corner and wall like this from here to here. This blocks off logs as well. Suppose I want to push. This blocks off logs and it clears market. Okay. Now you only have to worry about back stairs. If you want a clear close angle, right? There's one technique. Wait, let me just get my smoke out back.
Poison's off.
One thing you do is run, bounce this here, and do the same smoke peek, the one I showed you earlier on catwalk, right? You smoke peek with it, lift it up, and if you clear this angle, nobody can stop you. Okay. So the push will look something like this. Once you deployed the wall, let's bring it back. So you get into the corner, deploy the wall, wait for your teammates to actually clear some space over here. Let your teammates clear
Toxins
stairs,
going
okay? So then you want to push, right? So you drop the smoke, wait for your smoke to pop, then huddle into it, pick it up, and clear out those angles, right? One more thing with Viper, right?
Toxin screen down.
When you're using the... Okay, Satya, come here, show you the ult. Okay, suppose I'm in the ult. Satya, shoot to the ult with a Vandal first. See, you can see those bullet traces, right? See bullet traces. That basically tells you knowledge if somebody's there and I can shoot. But if he does the same thing with the Phantom, do the Phantom this time. Now shoot. Now I can't really see where he's shooting from, right? So I have no idea where he is. But same thing. When you're in a smoke, the Phantom has no bullet traces, whereas a Vandal has bullet traces and it will give away a position. So when you're on Viper, especially on defense, always try to go for a Phantom instead of a Vandal. Okay. And another thing with Viper, suppose you have multiple people on the site and you're off the site, right? Suppose I'm off and they're here. Hold X and it will drop the ult immediately. They'll be low damage and you can peek out with and you'll have clear information and they won't know where you are. You can peek, they'll be low health, easy picks, right? Okay, so now we'll move on to defense side of this thing. Viper's mic work poison orb, right? It is the best thing when you want to make a poison orb, when you want to do one-way smokes. So there are multiple one-way smokes, like you can throw one over here like this. Wait, I messed that up. Give me a second. Yeah, this is hard. Okay, I'm messing up now. Yeah, so like this one, you can place from either market, and you can see like Satya is speaking out, right? I can see, but he can't see me. Another position for this is backside. Like he can't see me, but I can see him. Right. So yeah, that's also there.
Poison's off.
And another one is okay, because this one, when somebody will be picking market anyway, right? So instead of you picking market, you play from site because you have the most what do you say? Use when you're on site. Like if somebody is rushing up a snake, you can just use a snake bite and you can stop them pushing. And if they gutsy push up, it's a simple 2 bullets and you get them. Right. Now, there are the one most powerful one-way smoke on S and B site is. I'll show you this. Okay, you go onto your third box from the front. 1, 2, 3. Line your crosshair up with this biggest chunk, right? Biggest chunk. Okay, you there? Aim at this dot here, and jump through. Right click. It lands here, and this is a beautiful one. Okay. You can play from here, and if you Satya push out. Like see, you can see them. They can't see you, right? You can play from multiple. You can play from here. You can play from here. You can play from here. Here.
Poison's off.
There are so many angles. This is a very beautiful thing. So this only works if you have somebody in market who's covering this angle. Because suppose somebody is holding the. If I'm holding here, somebody can walk up behind me and they'll get me. So you have to make sure you can talk to your teammates and have somebody either from CT or from market covering the stairs. Okay. So that's basically one-way smokes. You can use them. There are so many one-way smokes. You can learn one for putting on top of the camera, one for up here, one for here, one for here, over here. You can even put one over here for defense. You can just jump, right click and it'll land here. This is one easy. You can sit in this place and you can hold CT. Okay, that all.
Poison's off.
That only works if you've closed this, right? You close this and you don't have to worry about this angle. Somebody will be holding CT and you can just happily hold CT with your one-way smoke. And defenses, do not hesitate to use your snake bites. Okay, when lower ranks, a lot of people just save the snake bites from lineups. No, even an attack, when you want to clear an angle, suppose logs, when the wall's there, it's hidden, it hides logs, right? You don't know if somebody's at logs.
Toxins going up.
So you want to because somebody can happily sit behind this area and they can wait for you, right? So a simple thing is just throw a snake bite there. They'll be forced to run out. And when they run out, they're dead. They have no idea how they can't counter
Toxin
that.
screen down.
Right. So then, do not hesitate to use snake bites. You have to use your abilities. Okay, let's go on a defense setup now. I showed you the one ways, right? The basic when you hold defending B, the most simple thing is either go for a one way or a simple just throw a poison up here and wall from market to A side. Stand here and wall here. So this covers your entire cubby and your A main. So they can't push without getting 30 damage instantly, which gives your teammates, it makes your teammates only have to hit 3 bullets with the Vandal instead of having to hit 4. So it's a much easier fight to take. Another thing is, what was I gonna say? Give me a second. He did that. One way smokes. Oh yeah. Okay, when you're in eco, right? The best gun for Viper is shorty. Like suppose suppose they're rushing they have a full buy, and you can just pop your smoke. Sit in this corner. Shorty is one of the best guns, man. They'll push in, they get 30 damage. Close range, Shorty is just instant kill. And fall back. You can reposition, you'll get their gun as well. Reposition. You have their gun, switch to their gun. And then take an easier fight. Okay. It's too easy. Okay, wait. Satya, you push out now, just rush. I'll be sitting the Shorty. Not yet. I'll tell you when to rush. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round started. See? Instant. He doesn't even know where I am. I got a free kill. I picked up his gun and now I'm peacefully sitting repositioning. Because they can't push me when my smoke is up. So that gives me time to reposition. And I can just reposition and get 3 ticks. Right? That's the thing. So using your abilities, right? Always put yourself in a situation where they take damage from your abilities and then you peek them. Like suppose you have let's say Cypher Cage. Just throw a Cypher Cage down. Let's say this is my friendly Cypher Cage. Enabled. So when they enter and exit, I hear this sound, right? At that time, I know I can enable this thing, and they can't really push out. They'll have to fall back after that, because if they push out, they take damage, and I know exactly where they are. So you combine these two, you'll know exactly where you're ready to throw. And if you throw a snake bite on top of that, they get vulnerable and they take damage. Easy thing. Alright. So yeah. Karpagam, do you have any reasons for why you call Viper a noob? Viper a noob character. She is one of the best agents in the game, especially in high reloads, plat diamond lobbies. She's one of the best agents. Okay, forget that. Next thing. Okay, wait, Satya, you start for now. If I have anything else, I'll talk about it. You start talking. I'll go into spectator mode. Yeah, wait, I'll switch teams. Okay, yeah, you start, Satya. 1 second, I have to change the audio settings. Speak now.
Hello.
Yeah, okay, you're audible.
Okay, so I'll start with deflecting side at ascent. So basically, when playing Cypher, you have to remember that you have to cover the entrances. So one of the best trapfires is this one, because it stops the people coming from B-main, so they get triggered here. And the other one that many people push from mid. So most of the people often go to this place here. So what happens is, even if they come out, they will be triggered by this trapper. So this one is a very effective trapper. And if you think of coming from B main, okay, so this can be easily detected. So one more thing what you can do is, if you keep it here, so this trapper is both for the upper lane and even for the switch. So when you're going to the switch, this guy gets trapped here, and then you can just wall bang from here, because this wall is very wall bang. So even if phantom, you can do a lot of damage. This one, and even one more transfer for the switch could be this one. I'll just show you quickly. So this also acts as a trap or a switch, so from which you can wall bang. When this trapwire works even for the market, like if somebody's holding market here, once anybody gets ejected, they can easily spam them and get an easy free. So yeah, that is for the trapwires, I guess. Anyway, this lane can be easily covered if you're staying here, or at site around, maybe you can. This is the ideal spot, I could say, because sometimes you keep a trapper here also, so you can hide when the enemy gets triggered. Easily wall bang or directly shoot him from here. So yeah. So now coming on to the cages. Like others told before, cages are very useful for getting info.
Cage triggered.
When a friendly enters, you make no sound, but if the enemy enters, it will make a sound, so that the enemy has crossed the cage. So for that, you can use a one-way smoke for the cage as well. Like you come to this corner, okay, aim at the corner of this building, okay, this building here. Crouch and just throw the cage. It lands on the ledge here. So what this will do is, once you activate it, you can see their legs, but they can't see you. So this is a very effective cage for this side here. And another, if you want to make a execute, so this one here, and one more on the market. So this also, if you're holding this place at the stairs, so you can either do this, and if somebody pushes up from mid, you
cage
can do
triggered.
This. So it basically acts as a double way cages. Yeah. So I think B side is well and done. Yeah, and for camera. So camera is a very important tool. This is the third ability of Cypher, and this is the rechargeable. So once you keep it, you can pull it back. So this ability is useful for getting info, and this works all over the map. So if you keep it here, and even if you go to A, you'll know that if anybody is coming to B by opening the camera. So there is one good camera spot at B here. I'll show you that. Okay, it's not coming back. Okay, I'll just cover it later. I'll just complete the trap as first. Okay, coming to A side at S end. The basic trapper that you can put is
camera taken out.
So this trapper here, if anybody enters the site, they can't spot the trapper opening yet. So they have to come out and maybe get triggered by this trapper. So this is a very effective one. So what you have to do is, you keep a cage as well with the trapper. So if anybody gets triggered, if you open the cage, they will be confused that where is the opening, and they'll be frustrated there. So yeah, you can easily spam here for this corner. The one for A shot would be this one, but it can be easily broken. So I would not suggest to do this. Instead, you can place it down here. This is a better one because the enemy can't see it easily, and he might walk onto it. Yeah. The one more thing that I use often on A is when you're planting at default, okay, the enemy usually comes and plants here. So what you can do is you can keep a trapper here as well. So what this does is when the enemy tries to plant, either he has to cancel or like he'll be confused. So most of the time, what happens is when he gets triggered by the trapper here, he will cancel the plant for sure. So then maybe if you keep a camera here, okay, when he cancels, easily tag it. Okay, that's one thing. I'll just show you the camera spot back at B. So if you place a camera here before the round starts, this it opens a you can see the barrier when it's not started yet. Okay, so once the barrier started, you can tag them instantly, and then if you have a high penetration gun, you can easily wall bang it from here. So yeah, they can't really push once they get spotted here. So this is a very good camera spot for this side. Coming on to mid, you can do just simple trapper this like this will work because if you're playing market here, with the trapper as well,
Cage
so
triggered.
that when somebody gets triggered, if you open the trapper, they can't really see you and you can easily kill them. Yep. Not a lot to do at mid here. Okay, now coming to attacking side. Okay, for example, you are pushing B. So the best opening spot for camera would be this one. If the barrier will be. So what you have to do is just aim at the spot, jump, put the camera. Okay. So what this can cover is it covers a shot, it covers the pizza, and even top mid if any opper is there. So this is a very good and even if they spot the camera, either if they shoot it, till that time your teammate might have pushed up here and they can get an easy frag here if they see the camera here. So this is a very good opening spot. Coming on to pushing the side, I would recommend to put a cage something like this. If you jump on the box here, you just have to aim at the top left corner of the opening. So what it does is it puts a trapper on the mark.
Cage triggered.
So while you are pushing from here, they can't see you, and sometimes it works as a one-way also. So they might not expect you to speak from here. So they might come out this side, and you can easily get them at this side. So this is a good one. And the other one, I would recommend to put a cage for you till the round ends. So what happens is, okay, you pushed up the side and you plan for default here. So the thing what you can do, and I do mostly is, okay, wait, I have to get the camera back. So keep a camera here in the spot in the corner. Maybe put a cage here. If you're playing backside like this, so you don't have to really peek any angle, not this one or not this one. If you have a trap barrier, then it's even better. So what it does is, when you open the camera, you will be hidden, but you'll know that when the enemy crosses here or comes up here. So as soon as you see anyone, you can just tag.
Satya, wait, Satya,
cage
the stream was turned off for some reason.
Oh, okay.
Hey, what the hell?
No, it's working, right?
No, it's over. It's turned off. I have to check 1
Yeah.
second. Wait.
Yeah, it's back. It's back.
Stream is back.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's switch back. Okay, yeah, it's back. Start. It's back.
Yeah. Okay.
My
So
bad.
where was I? Yeah. So this camera with this trapper here in the middle, preferably in the middle. So yeah, when the enemy pushes up, you can easily tag them,
Cage triggered.
and you can easily get a kill here. So yeah, Cypher is a very versatile character and agent, and you can play with traverse and cages very easily, and it's very effective as well. And due to the last patch, even Jet when dashes can't break any trapware, so she'll get triggered by the trapware for sure. The only thing you can counter, like for example, this trapware here, or the one I showed you at the A side, like you can't really shoot from this angle, so only rays can destroy it. So you have to remember that any explosives can break your trapwires, and yeah, you can play around with your trapwires and make up creative ways, and yeah, that's all for this side.
Is there anything else, or should I? I'll start the lineup. I forgot to go over lineups.
Yes, right.
Okay, wait. Let me respawn. Wait, I'll just clear. Just restart the this thing.
One of my cameras
I
is
want to
broken.
see.
30 seconds left.
Oh, wait.
Thrifty.
Tell me where they are, Cypher. I'll take care of the
Reveal
rest.
their secret.
Okay, so like I said earlier, when people think Viper, I think lineups. Oh yeah, Satya, a guy named Batao Khan wants a shout out from you. Batao Khan, I'll type it out for you. Wait. Oh my god, my ping. Okay, yeah. So essentially the plant spot. Okay, we'll go B first. Okay, the plant spot you always want to go is over here, right here.
Plant the
Okay.
spike.
Yeah, I have to get this spike.
I have retrieved the spike.
Drop it now. Don't plant. Just drop it over there. Just drop it over there. Just drop it here.
I have dropped the spike.
Yeah. So you usually want your spike
Spike
to be
is
planted
here.
over here, okay? At all times. Because
I have retrieved the
this is
spike.
because from here at least you can cover from over here and over here, right? So Viper, I'll give you the simplest and the most tricky lineups of all. The simple one is just to get yourself into this corner, get yourself 3 tiles away on this line, and aim at this ledge. You see this ledge? Scope it in here. You aim at this ledge and a bit down so that it bounces against the wall. Simple. It lands on
Poison
the
orb
spike
emitting. Poison's
and you
off.
get 3 kills, okay? That's a very simple one. It covers the entire area. So if you plant over here, if you plant over here, it doesn't matter.
I have the
This entire
spike.
area will be covered by the lineup. Now if you want to go for a more tricky version, you can, if you have cover this thing here, you can just aim, I think, okay, I don't actually know this lineup because you just learn this lineup. Simple, and this way at least you can protect your teammates if somebody pushes from here. Because most people they usually don't check this corner when they peek beam.
Here.
They'll peek over here, they'll peek here, and then they'll push out here. This corner, very few people check, okay? So you just have your gun out. Like I said earlier, when you see somebody entering this here, when you see in the mini map, just move yourself and then bounce it. Simple. And free. Free kills.
Poison orb emitting.
That's it. It's simple as that. Okay. Now let's go on the A side. A side there are 2 plant spots you always want to go for. One is over here, the default generator, and one is here.
Here.
Now this one is actually the better one because one, it's easier. The lineup is easier. 2, unlike here, where you have to show your entire body to peek. This one you can jiggle peek. This one you don't have to clear so many angles. You can jiggle peek, get a pick, fall back. And even if you don't have a lineup, you can just wide swing, drop it and fall back. But this one you actually have to show your body then peek. So yeah, that's a much better plan. And if you combine with the smoke that I showed you earlier, right? The
Poison orb emitting. Poison's off.
damn it. Yeah, so the smoke I showed you earlier with the setup. I throw it over here. This one not only doubles as a heavy
Poison
smoke,
orb emitting.
but also a post plant. So I can happily just throw the spike. Wait, let me get out of here.
I've
I
dropped
can
the
just throw the
spike.
spike. I can put the
I have
spike
the
here,
spike.
and I can fall back. Now the lineup for this is super easy. Okay, it's actually so easy.
Poison's
You
off.
can do the same thing with Brim. get into this corner. This angle. But this thing covers the entire space, so they can't even do that. So compare with this, 3 wins, 3 rounds. You have the other wall that covers up like heaven here as well. They can't even peek you from here. They can't peek from here. The only angle they can peek is from here and here. And all you have to do is just wide swing, peek out. They'll take damage. They'll be what do you say? What's the word? Vulnerable from the snake bite. 2 bullets, easy round wins. It's so easy to clutch. But don't go for lineup every time. Like I said earlier, only in man advantage scenarios or this thing. And another thing, okay? If people find out your lineup spot, do not stay there. Go for a different lineup each time. Another one would be from over here. You get into this corner. No, not this corner. And then aim here. And this one should land. This one lands generator. Yeah, this is a generator Molotov. Same thing. You can change positions. Okay, you can get. So suppose they find this spot, go to the next one, and they find this one, go to the next one. So I'll be showing you 3 lineups. Okay, that's super easy. I'll show the generator because most people plant generator and nobody is willing to listen to you when you tell them where to plant. The generator plant is plant here.
Here.
So you see this dot right? You see this dot right? So you line up the curved part of the HUD. You see the part of the HUD, the one up between the snake bite and the 100. You line that curved part up with this and just launch. Okay. This one will land into a generator. Okay. This is one of the easiest in case you didn't get it. Get into this corner. It's the same corner as the previous lineup. Aim at this ledge, this curve thing, and then match your curve with this so that it goes like parallel to it and attach to it. That's simple. Okay. That's one lineup. Suppose I find this one. There's another lineup. It's a more delayed lineup. You get into this corner over here. Okay. Aim at this corner, this ledge here, right? This ledge here. And next to the ultimate line, there's a ledge, right? You basically connect the ledge to this point. And simple charge. It'll land in your generator again. Okay, that's 2 lineups. You get into this corner. You put your line charge with this point. You put your line of the HUD line with this, and a single charge. Okay. The next one. This is a much more useful one because most people will be expecting you to play from here, right? This is a much more useful one. So you can clear out catwalk as well. You can sit here. If anybody pushes catwalk, you can cover them as well. You can sit in this corner, just wait for people to push. You can clear them if they push. So then you get on top of this staircase, right? This staircase, get on top of it. Do you see this? You see this line, right? This darkened spot. Compared to this, it's darkened, right? This darkened spot. You line the line under 50, the 50 shield, right? Put the line underneath that, along with it. So you put it here like this, and single charge. This will land at generator again. Okay, simple. I'll show you it again just in case you get it. Go on to the staircase. Aim at the dark spot. Put your line under the 50 shield on it, like on the dot, and shoot. From this same spot, you can do the lineup for over here, this spot, right?
Here.
This is the better spot, so your teammates can fall off site actually if they want to defend for this. You don't have to be on site at all. So for this one, you count 3 from the top. 1, 2, 3. Okay. The third one. You do the same lower line, 50 line HUD from here and shoot it. This one will land at this place.
Here.
This plant. I'll show you just again, just in case. You get on the stairs, the second stair. Count 3 down from the top. That's 1, 2, 3. put your lower HD line, the 51, and single charge. Okay. One more thing that not many people teach you. Okay, with Viper lineups, each lasts for 6.5 seconds. You can do the same line from the same spot. So suppose they want to defuse. Let's say 5 people all 100 HP. Okay, you go shoot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shoot the next one immediately after 7 seconds because that's 6.5 seconds. That will prevent them from ever getting on the site. Okay. So yeah, that's the simple ones. So for let's say like silver gold lobbies, just the lineups from this spot are enough.
Here.
You get here, bounce it against this wall. That's enough, and you put your curve line over here. These lineups are enough. Okay, they're more than enough for silver gold lobbies. When you get to plat and they start actually chasing you for your lineups, you have to start moving around. Okay. One more thing. Okay. Yeah. I think that's enough for Ascent. Which map do you guys want us to do next? I'll show you all the lineups and setups for that as well. Okay, no response yet. Satya, which map do you want to do next? Which map are you most comfortable with Cypher on? Apart from Ascent.
Maybe Split.
Split, okay. Okay, wait.
Yeah.
Nuclear Jihad says Icebox. Do you know Icebox setup for Ice Cypher? I can do Icebox setup for Viper.
See, the Cypher, actually, there's nothing to, like elaborate on sites. It's the basic trackers and stuff. So I don't think it'll be, yeah.
Okay, fine. I'll just do the then I'll do the lineups and setups for this thing for all 3 maps then.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, fine. Okay, I'll go in the order. Icebox, Bind, Split, Haven. I'll do all 4. Okay. Icebox first. Let's go standard. Exit, no, Satya? Satya, exit.
Yeah.
Okay. Icebox. I'll show you guys the basic pushes and as well as the lurk pushes which I do. Lurking on Viper is like the satisfaction you get from getting a lurk right is just unbeatable. So yeah, I'll show you those as well. They're really good lurk setups.
No one can hold their breath forever.
Okay, Satya, select any agent. Doesn't matter. Okay, if you want to do Cypher, do Cypher. Okay. So, which side do you guys want me to show you first? A or B? Or you want me to go for the lurk? Cheats.
My ultimate is ready.
Shut up, Sashi. Okay, endgame phase. Okay, we will start. I'll show you on defense first. I'll show you the defense setup for Viper. Like I said earlier. Oh my god, my ping. Okay. So usually the thing you want to do with Viper is just when you're on A, just throw smoke here, right? When they want to push, most people go up into pipes, right? So just stand here, activate your smoke.
Poison orb emitting.
They can't see you, but you can see their heads if they jump up into this thing. Easy kills and fall back. Right, just fall back. That's the most simple setup for A side, base A side. And there's not really much you can do. When they push, just throw a snake bite into the choke point and throw one more over here. Always save your wall for retake on this map. Okay, retake is extremely important on this map. Suppose I'm retaking A, right? The thing I want to do is I'm going mid. I'll wall like this. Damn the ping. Yeah. So this will cover my pipe. Okay, so cover this entire area, so they can't sit here. And recover here, so they can't really do anything. You only have to worry about nest. You clear that out, and you can happily defuse the spike.
Toxin screen
now
down.
I'll show you the defense setup for B side. Give me a second.
10 seconds left.
This ping. Oh, I forgot to put in match. Yeah. So defense on this map. The most useful one is when the second the round starts, deploy your wall like this, right? Hug this wall, this green wall, and deploy your wall for B side. This is on normal rounds when you're sure they're gonna push, because if they hit A multiple times they're gonna push. Do this wall. It covers the entirety of mid and also blocks A push. This is really useful. And then if you're playing like a guardian or something, just fall back. They take 30 damage. Tap, you get their heads. This is a head glitch angle on top of that. Okay. See this wall plus the head glitch angle. It's really good. Another thing you can do is let me get this thing. You just stand here and just throw your this thing here.
Poison orb emitting.
You can hide in the smoke, because most people, you can just hide here. They don't really check this angle, and then they peek. Take out your phantom or something, and you just spray them down. This can also be used as a one-way smoke for this side, for the left side.
Poison orb emitting.
Like they can't see you, but you can see them. Same thing, you can hold the same thing from this angle as well.
Poison's off.
Okay. That's your B setup. Now I'll show you the attacking. Attacking is really fun on this map. Attacking is fun with Viper in general, but on this map it's like too good. So your B setup, right? When you start the round, you get into this corner. Aim at this point, like here. This, so that it covers the entire site. It goes on top of this box as well, so nobody can sit here, and it'll cover your this thing. But don't aim at the ground. Never aim at the ground, because it'll sink. Always aim at the sky and then deploy. That way it'll go even higher. So once you've cleared out this angle, activate this smoke. You can happily clear out this angle. They cannot clear from snowman. They can't clear from here. You just have to worry about this angle. If you have a sage, let her wall here, and free plant over here, okay?
Toxin screen
so
down.
Now the lineups for this one's a very simple lineup. You just you get into this corner, because this is good for preventing lurks as well, okay? They can't really shoot you unless they push you here. So this is a very good spot to do lineup. You get into this spot. You see above the black and yellow dots, you see this one solitary dot, right? Underneath your ammo, the 91, you see the right, similar to the 50, the right side is the 90, right? You put that line on this dot, okay? This dot. And then don't jump, don't move, simple throw. And it'll bounce against this orange box, and it'll land exactly on the spike. Oh no, wait, no, I messed that up. Oh my god, I messed it up. What am I doing? Okay, yeah. Yeah, it lands perfectly here. They can't defuse. Even if you plant somewhere deep here, thing with people, they'll try to hide behind the spike and defuse. This will prevent even that. I'll show you the lineup again. This lineup, get into this corner here. Aim at this dot here. Put your right line HUD with it. Once again, it's above the black and yellow. The first dot from the top, you line it up against it, and simple shot. Again, the same rule, the 6.87 seconds before your next thing works. They can't defuse at all. Fire it up, like when you're planting, throw poison up before you plant. Activate it and then plant, so that they can't see where you are. Okay. So then when the second you throw your snake bite, activate your orb as well. So you take double damage. So now I'll show you the A side.
Poison's off.
For A side, there are usually two pushes, okay? One would be you put your wall immediately over here so that you block screens. This one will cover the top of this thing, so people usually get onto this spot, right?
Toxins
so you cover that as well, and you cover CT. I personally believe this isn't useful because it gives the defenders too much space to work with.
Toxin screen
so instead of this, what I do is we clear up this angle. The operators here, we clear up this angle, then get onto this spot and aim at this ledge, okay, and aim high. So what this does is, this gives me space to take sides. It even covers the nest, so I can happily plant in this spot and I don't have to worry about being pushed. Okay. Now, if you pair this up with a snake orb lineup, I'll show you that.
Toxin screen down.
You line yourself up with this ledge, okay? This ledge right here. You see the this you see line up with this, line it up with this, and bring it a bit to the middle. Sorry, not line up with this. You see this line, right? This pillar. Raise it up and to the middle of this gray space, and a simple left click. This will land on your planting spot.
Poison orb emitting.
I'll show you again just in case you didn't get it.
Poison's off.
You stand in this corner, this ledge, this spot. Raise this. You see this gray pillar? Bring it up to the middle of the gray space, and a simple left click. Now you put these two together, right? You just have to clear this angle, and you have a free plant. You have an absolutely free. Just ask somebody to clear this angle. Free plant.
Toxin screen down.
Plant over here, right?
Poison's off.
Now I'll show you the lineup for this. This is again the best lineups with the Viper on this map are the ones that also catch your lurks. Okay, people who lurk from behind. So if the lineup is you stand here in the middle of this. Okay. You see the where this line and this ledge meet, right? This point. Just put your crosshair there and shoot. This will land it'll bounce against the wall and land perfectly on this thing, so that if you plant it anywhere here or here, it'll catch it. Okay, I'll show you the lineup again. You stand in this corner, aim at the point of intersection between the two ledges, this ledge and this, and a simple left click, right? Easy peasy. This you can do on any, even if you're in a 1v5 anything. This is a very good lineup. It doesn't matter if you have all your teammates on side anything. Okay, you can bait your teammates with this lineup and it'll still give you the rewards. So yeah, that's there. Now I'll show you the lurk setup. Oh man, this is a beautiful setup. Okay. So you get in the same ledge at the starting of the round. Aim at this point.
Here.
Aim at the top of the roller. Or what I do is I line it up with this ledge, this point. This let me show you what to do. You see this hinge, right? I line it up with that. Aim at that a bit higher, and I shoot it. This I do it with 4 seconds to go with the round. Okay, so they know I'm pushing. Now the second I get over here, I activate the wall.
Toxins going up.
I don't have to worry about somebody pushing tubes or here. I push up over here. You throw your slow orb,
Poison orb emitting.
activate it, pick it up, and immediately cross the wall. Now they
Toxin
have
screen
no idea
down.
I'm in mid. By the time the wall drops, I'm over here. They have no knowledge I'm here. So now I can just happily go into A site. If somebody's standing here, pick them off, then clear backside for my teammates, and we have a free site. Wait, is that stream paused? I'm not sure. Somebody type. Is stream's working? Picks. There is you will absolutely get a win because of Pika's advantage. And by the time if your team puts pressure over here, nothing like it. You get easy frags. Okay. Is there any lineup or setup you want me to go through over again? I'll just go through it again if you want me. Otherwise, I'll go to the next map. Okay, next map it is. Okay, next one is bind, right? Bind. Cheese enabled. Okay. Okay.
No can hold their breath.
Again,
forever.
here Viper is. It's all about the one ways and the. What do you say? Poison lineups for this map. So I'll show you the attack setup first. But okay, with Bind, when you're playing Viper, right, you always want to have a secondary controller,
They are
like
not
Nomen or what do you
Let's
say,
move through them.
Brimstone,
Like smoke through lungs.
because her
Miles, which is ready.
what do you say? Her smoke isn't useful for your her smoke is you want to play with lineups on this map, right? So have somebody else smoke your
Here.
heaven or like this thing. So I'll show you the basic A side execute for attack first. Okay. The most simple one is you plop your wall straight across the map. So you stand here,
Here.
line it up so that it covers here, and then this wall basically cut your side in
Toxins going
half.
up.
You don't have to worry about heaven also because they usually can't see, but having a smoke on top will be for the better. So you just make sure somebody is there for smoke. You just have to clear out this angle and you haul, and it's a free plant.
Toxin screen down.
Free plant, okay. Now usually I'll show you the the other one is same setup, same wall, but you go from shards, right?
Toxins
You
going
put
up.
up the wall, and then you bounce the wall against the sledge. This will give you
Poison
space to
orb
peek
emitting.
up. Okay, you get control. You can
screen
push up
down.
out of here, clear out this angle, and then you can go for your plant, right? Go for the. Just stream off. Abbe yaar. Again, stop streaming. Huh? Okay, stream's back. Never mind. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'll redo the entire thing. I'll redo the shower take. So what you wanna do on shower, right? Same wall.
Toxins going up.
Activate it. Get into this corner. Bounce your smoke against this wall. And activate
Poison
it.
orb emitting.
This will give you space to take up. You can get yourself onto this bench.
Poison's off.
Drop your smoke and clear anybody who's on
Toxin
this
screen
side.
down.
Okay. Then you go for your plant. So the two plants on A side are over here
Here.
and on the edge of over here.
Here.
Should I show the lineup now itself or should I show it to you after I do the B side execute? Nobody's watching, huh? Alright, let's do it. I'll go B side execute then. Okay, anybody's watching? Okay, for B side execute, what you wanna do is you just clear out this close angle. Okay. Then wall your sight off like here to here. You put your wall so that it cuts through here.
Here.
So that regardless of when somebody plants a spike here,
Here.
here, you can still go for your lineups. Okay. So here you just wall it off, and then along with this,
Poison orb emitting.
you go
Poison's
for
off.
your poison orb lineup. Okay. For that, you see the second from the top, right? Second from the top. Line the curved part of the HED with it again. This part with the curved part of the HED. The next to the like this. I'll show. Wait, which part maybe shows actually? Yeah, okay. Basically, the thumb. You see the thumb goes on top of the line when I do snake bite, like that. The curved part of HED goes there. Just throw it. It will land on top of this box. Okay.
Here.
So put the two together.
Toxins going up.
Gives you easy sight check. Okay. CT is covered. Nobody can shoot from sight. You just have to cover elbow, which your other teammate will have smoked. So now, one thing I like to do with this is, I get up onto this ledge, grab the spike,
Toxin screen down.
and kill anybody who's over here. Like I am above my wall, they can't see me. So that's one thing. So now I'll go for my so the two places to plant are here and here for your lamps. So the walls covers this lineup, so they still get vulnerable and they take damage. And your poison up is disappeared. And now I'll show you the lineups, the super easy ones. The one you want to do for this area, right? This closer one. You put your left hand crosser, the one below the 50, on here. This crosser against this ledge, this sharp corner, and a simple throw. And it will land here. Okay, so they have to get off. As opposed to peeking out, you might ask, why don't you just peek out and throw this? When you peek out, you're exposed to this angle, this angle, this angle, everywhere. But here, they have to push you. And if you can get the... And it's pretty simple, so you can do it very quickly and bring a gun out, prevent people from pushing you. Okay. The other one that's a bit more safe, right, is to get into this corner here. You see this white spots over here? You put your left hand HUD line, the lower HUD line, one below 75 there on the rightmost dot, and then that covers your left side Molotov. Okay, that covers your lineups the left side. And for right side, which most people don't do, you just have to put your you see this curved line, just put it over on this second box, on the left corner of the second box, and it should land there. I'm not sure if this works, but yeah. Anyway, that's not the one. Let me use the other one. I'm not sure. I'm not actually sure about this lineup. It's my bad. No, that's not it. Is it this one? No. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't actually remember this lineup. I'll show you the other lineup, which people use for this. This, right, when you stand here, this is a really good spot for catching lurk as well as teleporter. Your wall is on. They don't see you at all. You can peek somebody coming here. You can catch teleporter off guard as well.
Toxin screen down.
So the lineup for this is, you see this line, right? This edge. This line, you line up your left HUD with it and launch. This will take your left side. This will take your left side. This is the most easy one. Basically, what you want to do is just go for the single left HUD. I'll show it again. This ledge, and you put your left HUD, and it will land exactly on the left side, right side spot. Okay, that's an easy way to defend. And for this, you won't activate your wall because people will have to get in the way to defuse. They when they're defusing, they can't really see anything because of the wall. So you can sneak up on them and get a kill if you need to. You can peek from hookah. They can't see, but you can see their body. Easy tricks, right? What else is there? Yeah, okay, there's the two lineups. I'll show you the lineups again. Lineup for right side is you get into this corner here. Then you put your crosshair against this ledge and launch. That's one. And the B side, from long, you get into this corner, aim at the 3 dots here, and launch again. The lower HUD line, 3 dots, and launch. That's another lineup. And then from here, from here you put your lower HUD line, left HUD line against this corner. Okay, put it there and launch again. There's 3 lineups for B side. Simple, right? Okay. Now I'll show you the lineups for A side. I'll recollect the vehicles. A side is actually much easier. It's far easier. Okay, so suppose you've planted over here in the truck area over there, right? It's too easy. This is a very simple lineup. All you have to do, get up over here, aim at this ledge, this corner ledge, and shoot. Simple. That covers your truck. Simple as that. That just covers your truck. So I'll show you again. You get into this corner. This one right here. Aim at this ledge and shoot. Simple. Alright. Now the showers one is also simple. It might take you a few tries though. So what you want to do is just get into this corner here.
Here.
You see this one gap in the tree, this thing, leaves. Aim there, shoot. Simple. That's it. Simple as that. You guys, yeah, that's it. Those two lineups are enough. I can make a lineup video and upload on this channel if you guys want me to. But for now, these are the simple lineups. They're easy to learn. You guys have any questions for this map? Want me to show anything else again? Alright, next map is split, right? I'm going to split. Just give me a second, I'll get a glass of water. So split right. This thing, the thing about split right is only has 3 choke points. So if you have like another controller or something, if you have a Sage and another controller, you can hold the site easily. Let's say Sage is at mid, Sage walls mid, Brim smokes off A main, and Viper holds B main. You have the entire site on your own. So split is a very small map, so you want to go for like something that can hold a thing. In this map, one-way smokes are unbelievably powerful. One-way smokes and shotguns, they're unbelievably powerful.
No one can hold.
So I'll show you the
forever.
simple one-way smokes and lineup setups. Just try running one, okay?
They call me a monster. Shall I prove them right? My ultimate is ready.
Okay, so for defending A side, this is a very the most simple thing you can actually do is just throw a smoke and stand on this ledge, just throw a smoke here when the round starts,
Poison orb
and
emitting.
prevent them from actually entering. If you want to go for like an anti-eco, you have a judge or something, then push up here, pick up the smoke and go right down. But for A side actually there's not much you can do for defending. Just throw a smoke in the choke point. If you hear them pushing,
Poison
throw a
orb
snake
emitting.
bite and that's it. That's all there is for this map. That's for A side defense. For attack, however, let me just show you the attack setup. Attacking, right? So what you want to do with Viper's wall, right? You get in before the round starts. Get here in this corner.
Here.
You want a wall such that this place and
Here.
here are covered completely. So you get into this corner and just aim, look at your mini map and figure out where covers these 2
Here.
points. Okay. So right now this is the best point. So I go here. I
Toxins
activate my
going up.
smoke. It covers here. It covers there. Nobody can peek from heaven. Nobody peek from rafters, from ramps. But people can peek from screens, right?
Toxin screen
So
down.
for that, the smoke you use a smoke lineup. You get into this ledge. You see this line, right? This line of the grass. Line that up with this ledge. So you just want to go up here, and then just left click. Simple. It will land in. Oh no, wait, no. I should aim a bit higher. A bit higher than that, and then just throw. It'll land exactly in front of screens.
Poison orb emitting.
It covers elbow as well, so nobody can peek from
Here.
elbow.
Toxins
Put
going up.
together, you have ramps clear, you have heaven clear, elbow clear. All you have to do is clear rafters, under rafters, and this. You've reduced your angles by more than half.
Toxin screen down.
And while this smoke is on, you can lurk up over here. And since when this suppose the smoke
Poison
is still
orb
on,
emitting.
nobody's gonna expect you to rush into elbow, so you can do that. Free pick. So you can
Poison's
clear the
off.
side out like this, right? Okay. Then what else? I'll show you the full setup again. How you line it up. Okay. So before the round starts, with like say 5 seconds, 10 seconds to go, get into this corner. Put your wall. It should cover both ramps and rafters. Then when the round starts, get into this corner. Aim above here and a bit higher than this corner. No, not okay. I messed up. My bad. I shouldn't have jumped through. Just do a left click throw. It'll land in front of screens. Put the two together.
Toxins going up.
You can take the site with ease. Okay. Now the place you want to plant always, right, is never plant when you want unless you're in a situation where you can't push elbow. Always try to plant over here. Okay.
Toxin screen down
Plant in
here.
this area. Because this is the easiest to actually defend from. So you plant here. And the lineup for this is really simple. It's really simple. What you want to do is just get into this. Hop on the first step. You see this ledge, right? Aim a bit to the left. Aim in the middle of this star and this ledge. And just throw a snake bite. What it does is it bounces against... Oh wait, no, I aimed a bit too low. Aim a bit higher. A bit to the left. What it does is it will bounce against this wall. And land perfectly on this
Poison
side.
orb emitting.
And it basically gives you a free round each time. The best part about doing the lineup from here is
Poison's off.
you can defend yourself. You don't have to. You can see their head before they can see your entire body. So you have this head glitch angle. You can take them out, even if they push. Just crouch and peek. Alright. And if worst case, if you wanna hide, just hide. Just crouch and hide here. They'll think you're not here. Get back up. Do the same lineup again after 7 seconds. Easy round win. Am I right? Okay. Now I'll show you the B setup. I'll show you defense first and then attack. I'll actually show you mid defense first. On mid, right? Suppose, okay, I'll show you the basic thing. For one you want to learn, right, for mid. Suppose you don't have a sage, go for a one-way smoke. So the lineup is you get onto the edge of the first step from the top. Line yourself up here. You see this ledge, right? Aim continue the ledge until you reach the middle of the white light. And right click. It will land on this ledge. Okay. This one way gives you access to the. You can pick them, they can't see you at all. Okay, I'll show you the lineup again. Sorry, not right click, left click. I said right click in the screen. You get into the first step. Ledge. Get to the middle of the white light. And left click. That gives you the most powerful one-way smoke on screen. You can see them, they can't see you. Suppose you get a call from vents that somebody is over in this thing.
Here.
Throw a snake bite. This snake bite will also prevent people from sitting back here, because most people they'll be sitting on this ledge waiting for somebody to peek. It'll dry them out of here as well. Okay. Suppose you want to play aggressive with Viper, right? There's a really good push I can show you. You stand in this spot. Line yourself up with the edge of this lower shelf, whatever box it is, okay? And then wall. Second round starts, activate the wall. And you can lurk into this corner. Nobody actually expects it, okay? If you want to push further, throw your smoke, peek with it, and then you can go into sewers peacefully. I'll show you the same thing with my full poison. Give me a second. So the basic push
Toxins
is
going up.
you shift walk into this corner, but if you want to push further,
Poison orb
activate your
emitting.
smoke, and you've got yourself into
Toxin
sewers.
screen down.
Nobody will expect you here at all, and that's free. Okay, let's go back into split. Oh yeah, stream's working again. It's fine. Okay. So yeah,
No
Like,
one can hold their breath forever.
were you guys able to see the